Good evening, good evening, good evening. Nosratha. Hello, Croizo. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are, of course, on Puzzle Combat, 4-star charged attacks, no purples, so obviously you should go on for a yellow tank. I'm not sure if I went with the right one. I haven't actually looked at my defences. How are we doing? D. Yeah, probably not then, so that's not amazing. Early days, Outlaw Cat, who was actually in my alliance, didn't beat me. Anyway. Right, so let's see. Okay, so nothing wrong with the way this team's put together. Plenty of yellows. My only argument would be they haven't got a healer, but a full yellow team is a reasonable option. I don't think Leon does heal, if memory serves, which sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Slow start for me, not liking the boards so far. This will trigger a combo though, so let's get some red tiles into play there. Slamming into thingamy-bob there. I'm going to do this move. Now, this will, obviously, the counter-attack thing will go off, but it does give me the opportunity to heal my guys, and this is where I think I will win this one, is that I have got healers set up when they do not. I think that'll give me quite a big advantage on this one. There we are, so even allowing for the fact that I couldn't colour stack against the tank. So this one, particularly being, this one's a charged attack, so all my attacks are set to fast, and that means that my healers are going to go off a lot. So it doesn't matter really how long it takes me to kill them, I can almost certainly outlast them. It's all going to plan, tiles are flying. Just a matter of time now. Rex, not a bad hero in fairness. I use Rex myself, but it's not going to be enough here. And there we go. So that's the beauty of the healers on this kind of one. Now, okay, so this one has gone for blue. So you've got the wrong colour of tank. Again, doesn't mean an awful much. Gives me, this time I'm swapping to greens, because obviously they will then do some more damage. I've also gone healer heavy, as have they, so they've gone for a lot of healers as well. So this time it's healers, the healers they've got are right, but I would argue they would have been better off putting Ico as the tank rather than Costume Bridget. So let's see how we get on. I was talking today about doing sound effects and pew, 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 and all that, so better bring some of them in, really. I do all my own sound effects, as people know. I have done a couple of major Hollywood blockbusters in recent weeks. I can't name them for legal reasons. Yeah, and I always, of course, when doing my Hollywood work, I never do it under my own name. It causes all manner of issues. So it's easiest to do it under one of these company names. You'll have seen and heard them. You won't know that they were me, but that's okay. So pew, it was the radar one. The radar one is bing, bing, bing. That's the radar one, which was there a second ago. I didn't actually coincide the thing with the sound effect with the effect, which was carelessness on my part. I will exceed. See, that'd be. Oh, here we are. Bing, bing. Yeah. We got a radar hit, sir. Direction, bearing. Boo, boo. See, a bit of a clue there. If anyone knows films, they'll know which film that was recently. Obviously, with that one, I was using my slightly more high tech kit and sound effects, but you can't do them all on a quick YouTube video, So anyway, we're moving on now. This one again. You see that their team is taking longer to break down, but I have enough healers and whatnot that my health is staying pretty high. Anyway, they are now down to one healer. He is admittedly red when I'm colour stacked in green, but I don't think that's going to make all that much difference now. I don't think that's going to be too much of a factor, especially now he's on his own. And I don't think there's any way Jargal, he's a good healer, but I don't think he's going to be able to beat my Jargal plus the rest of the team altogether. It might drag on for a bit. It might come down to, I think, I always get confused which way, whether it's Alliance Wars or tournaments where you don't get a tiebreaker at the end. But this will result. Well, there's no reason I should lose, because periodically I'll get my special skills set up to hit him with those. Now he might heal himself again, which might mean that I then have to wait around for a bit longer. I'll do my special skills again. Pew, pew, pew. And this should set him up again because it's a charged attack. There we are. So he's obviously going to gain mana quickly too, but I can still go pew, pew, pew. Should be enough. Pew, pew. There. There he is. Okay, same again here. This team's only gone for one healer. Again, I would say Bridget, not the right choice of tank by almost any metric. It's sort of going with the healer thing. Now, this team have not got the healers. Again, Aiko sitting there, who would have been a much better tank for this particular tournament by quite a lot. Very poor choice of tank. Well, I would say, in my personal opinion, he says as he's plummeting towards defeat. So with this one, annoyingly, I'm just getting a bit of trouble actually getting any special skills together, which is really annoying considering having gone, oh yeah, no, this will work, and then suddenly it's not working because I can't get any of my heroes to actually go off. Right, finally managed to activate my healers, which that was a bit annoying. So this one, Costume Paladin there, did quite a good job for them. Right, then let's see. I'm going to fire these up the middle because ghosting them will generate me more charge. And as I said, I'm not having much in the way of luck at the minute. This should get my... Right, that gets him ready, which is good. Going to target Aiko here, and then hopefully slow boards. Greens will take her down. Right, that's it. Now, this hopefully will get my Jargal ready. No, not quite, because the tiles hit somebody. Down 2 each now. I still think the odds are in my favour now, and definitely now, because I'm dealing with... I've got a healer, 2 healers, against 8-bit, who is a booster. So her own basic level attack is not that effective, all told. Even though the boost, of course, is pretty substantial with 8-bit. So she's going to keep boosting herself, but gradually will be broken down, hopefully. Long as I can sort of keep my charge levels up, because you'll see now my health is back to full. Blunderbuss can only lose health in this situation, so eventually the tiles will catch up with her unless she gets the kills in quick, and obviously the longer it takes, the less likely that is. So that was good. Okay, again, now this team, right colour tank, which means I'm going to swap to my reds, who are slightly more versatile insofar as I can take my own Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss is a big booster. I'm sticking with my 3 healer strategy, which has worked quite well. These guys have obviously got a healer in the shape of Top Dog, who might be killed by this. No, not quite. It's a good board to start off with. That I can't really complain too much when the board's like that. I'm going to go for the unusual status of doing Blunderbuss first, because in the hope they all missed anyway. Never mind. In the hope of connecting a special skill with Blunderbuss's attack. I'm going to activate Jargal here. I know that there's not that much damage done, but I also know that Aiko will potentially remove charge, which I may as well use. So use it before you lose it, kind of thing. And some big holes punched. There we go. And we got some more tiles in play. Last greens. So now, again, it comes back to the same thing of Paladin can't turn the tide there. Okay. Jumping into the last one. Again, when they go with yellow, I've been going with red tanks. nothing wrong with his team inherently. It's quite a strongly put together team, I would argue, that I'm facing off against. I would say of all the teams I've faced so far, this one is probably the best. They've got the 2 healers, which is a good strategy. They've got the yellow tank. They've sort of set themselves up to be a challenge. And yeah, as you can see there, well, you probably couldn't, I don't know if you could tell, I was tapping the blue one going, come on, go off, Bridget. And then I remembered that Aiko, of course, has really removed her charge, making her slow. And so that slows everything down. In theory, at least, I should kill Aiko with this move, I think. No, not enough. That's really annoying because if that had killed her, that would have just opened up a little bit of a hole in the middle. Of course, that missed. Again, I took the risk of activating Blunderbuss before the special skill, which paid off then in what the tile damage did, but didn't work out for the special skill. Now, Bridget will suffer a reasonable amount of damage from the green tiles. Even though there's only 1 green hero on my team, there's still the blunderbuss effect, so that can be quite effective. It's where blunderbuss really comes into it on the 4-star ones. Leon can do quite a bit of damage, but shouldn't be enough to actually upset me too much. Opens up, now I've got a nice big gap now to sort of fire off some blue tiles through, which is what's going on here. So just getting some blue charge ready. Last one, this should then mean Bridget will be ready for the next move. So Bridget is now ready. I'm going to ghost these on. I can see that, oh, done. I was going to say, I was hoping to get Blunderbuss ready before the red tiles hit himself, Top Hog, which didn't happen. That wasn't well planned. But there we are. Unfortunately, the other tiles hit him and upset my master plan, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Blue tiles, boo, boo, boo. And see all these like I say, industrial. Oh, hang on, I nearly said the one of the names then. That could have resulted in me, embarrassing lawsuit from accidentally admitting the companies I am essentially am. Pretty much run them myself. Garage industry. Let's take out himself. Surely, no. I mean, again, this is now. It's kind of inevitable that Mr. Anderson is the sound of inevitability. That is the sound of your death. Anyway, tiles are flying. I mean, this one is taking a long time. Seems to be taking a lot longer than I was hoping. But the tile damage is pretty substantial. They're slamming into some of these enemy heroes, and there we are. Cleared the holes. There we are. That's it. That's done. Victory. Oh, top 1%. Don't see that very often. Top 1%. Get me. Won't last, of course. 208th. Oh, there we are. So top 1% at the minute. It's not too bad going. I can't complain about that at the minute. There we are. So there we are. Nice result so far. Can I retain it during the rest of the week? We shall see. I will actually try and do some more videos if I stay top 1%. Ooh, anyway, thanks very much for watching. As ever, do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, Hova, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.